Happy holidays and welcome to the Starters Christmas Day special. I'm Jay Skeets, and alongside me, as always, the dasher to my dancer, Tass Mellis.
It's beautiful.
To my right, it's the Starters blog editor, Trey Kirby.
Hey-o!
Hey-o! Ho, ho, ho! And finally, rounding out the round table here, it's the Australian fact checker, Lee Ellis.
Girl.
Lee. All right, different show here today. A little mini Christmas special, and we're in our best Christmas gear here, our ugly Christmas sweater.
What's up with that one?
Yeah, light it up. Yeah, you want to take a look at that?
There you go.
It's got dual meaning.
That looks good.
For some of you out there, at least. All right, we have a lot on today's show. Brent Barry will join us for a very special edition of the Bone Zone, a holiday edition of the Bone Zone. We're going to count down the top 10 assists of the season so far. 'Tis the season for giving, and we'll preview the Christmas Day games like only the starters can. In fact, let's get right to it. Take a look at the Christmas Day schedule here. Bulls and Nets getting us started at 12 o'clock Eastern, followed by the Thunder and Knicks, Heat and Lakers, Rockets and Spurs. It gets great as the night goes on. Clippers and Warriors is the nightcap. So we got a couple questions here to sort of preview it. And the first one is Christmas anticipation. What are you most looking forward to? Be it a player, a game, a team, a storyline, whatever.
That Thunder Knicks game, you've got two of the best scorers in the league, arguably the two best scorers, and the two top scorers, Kevin Durant versus Carmelo Anthony in Madison Square Garden, going head-to-head in that Howlett Arena. Does it get better than that? We know Melo's going to shoot, but I'm looking for KD to go for 50. He hasn't gone for 40 since the beginning of the season, since the opening night for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he's had 13 30-point games as he topped out at 42. I want him to go for 50 in MSG.
To give us another Christmas Day sort of moment to add to the list.
I mean, it just feels right. Madison Square Garden. If there was an arena that's seconded as a church, it would be Madison Square Garden. It's going to feel right.
And KD definitely could go for 50 against the Knicks. What about you, Lee? Christmas Day anticipation?
I'm looking forward to the Warriors and the Clippers, the nightcap on
that's
on the night, because these two have had a great rivalry carrying over from last season. They've only played once this year, and already in that game there was some pretty heated moments, especially when Mark Jackson got into it with Blake Griffin on the sidelines there. So you know a rivalry's intense when a coach and an opposing player gets into it. So I expect this one to be pretty scrappy, pretty chippy, a few tech fouls, maybe even an ejection.
Maybe someone picking their nose.
Nose pickers back, man. So I hope he's got courtside seats for this one as well. But I think this one is certainly going to be the most physical and for me, the most anticipated game.
It looks like the best game on paper.
Easily,
as we head into the Christmas Day games. What about you, Trey?
I can't wait to see James Harden on Christmas. And a lot of it is he's good on Christmas. He's 3-0 so far, averaging 22 a game. He went for 26 points on just 13 shots last year in his first game as a star on Christmas. But the thing I'm most excited about is to see a guy who looks like Santa Claus playing on Christmas. He's got the big beard, he's stocky, he's got red clothes. That's Santa enough. But you throw him in a sleeve jersey, you give him a headband, you give him a black belt, give him some black shoes. And it's Christmas Santa, James Harden. Can't wait to see it.
All right, I'm most anticipating the best basketball player in the world playing on one of the best regular season days of the season. It's LeBron James. And he, you talk about James Harden, you saw the numbers that he did. LeBron's even better. And I think it's because he knows that, like Kobe in years past, he knows that all eyeballs are on in this day. The casual fan is starting to tune in even to this season.
Oh, yeah.
And so he tries to put on a show for the most part. And LeBron's numbers on Christmas Day, pretty incredible. 7 games played he has so far. His win-loss record, 6-1, so only one loss on Christmas Day. And the numbers, they're pretty LeBron-like, but 28 points per game, over 50% from the floor, 35 from downtown, 8 assists, and 6.5.
Pick it up, Bron. You can do better than that.
Yeah, those are actually bad numbers for LeBron James. But let's keep it going here. What about Xmas X Factor?
To me, it's the first game. We got Nets and Bulls. I don't want it to be a sleeper. We know the Bulls can't really score offensively, so I'm relying on Carlos Boozer to put some points in the hole, because when he's motivated, he can obviously be a pretty good offensive player. There's 3 games when he scored over 22 points this season, and that's because he was motivated, playing his old team, the Utah Jazz, and twice against the Heat. Come on, Boozer. I want you yelling, "And one!" so loud that my niece will have to look over when she's opening another gift she complains about. I even want a new catchphrase, not just "and one" and "give me that rebound." Something new. Bring it for that first game. Sure.
I don't know.
Sure, that's great. I see Boozer using that, but I just don't want to start off on the bad foot. So, and obviously the Bulls are struggling. We need some Boozer.
Lee, X Factor?
Continuing with the Warriors and the Clippers theme, I'm hoping Andre Iguodala is back, which we know he is, but he's going to be healthy, and he's the key to this team for the Warriors because they've sort of struggled without him. Now that he's back and healthy, the Clippers, it's a very tough matchup for them, and I really want to see him defensively on Chris Paul too from the start because that's the reason they got him primarily for the defense.
Sure.
And Steph Curry gets absolutely abused by Chris Paul, and I think Iguodala can use his length and his speed and his athleticism to really nullify him. So I think at both ends of the floor, he has a huge impact on this game.
Iggy X Factor, what about you, Trey?
Mine's more of a personal X factor, and we're talking about sleep. You know, the Keep It Chill initiative wants people to be rested. You're looking at 13 hours of basketball on this day, so you're going to need to pace yourself. You're up late on Christmas Eve, hanging out with your wife's family. Then you got to go to your house and open your gifts at 6 in the morning. It's a long day, so what you need is a nice nap schedule. Fall asleep at halftime. You sleep for 30 minutes, you miss 4 minutes of third quarter action, you wake up, it's a blowout, go back to bed. You just got yourself an hour.
Who is taking photos of you sleeping, by the way? It's sort of creepy.
Oh, I have a camera set up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
All right, I'm for my X Factor, I'm going back to this Bulls-Nets game, and I'm going with Darren Williams, solely because of the watchability factor from this game. You know, both of these teams absolutely decimated by injuries, and they've struggled, both of them, this season. But Darren Williams can make this first game entertaining. We know he has it in him to sort of go for these games where he explodes for 40 points, whether he catches on fire from downtown. We saw 57 a couple years ago. Darren needs to keep us engaged in this first game and really set the table for the Christmas Day schedule. So he's my X Factor.
Or else Trey will be sleeping.
Exactly
right.
Out cold. All right, final one here before we take a break. Secret Santa. All right, you gotta give a gift to one of the guys or teams playing on the Christmas Day.
I'm giving Coach Jason Kidd a sippy cup. One of those cups with a straw and lid on it. We don't need another Sodagate. Nothing is spilling out of that bad boy. I mean, he's holding it pretty securely there, but you could drop it. Nothing's coming out. However, I've got an emergency trap door in the bottom just in case he needs to call a timeout.
All right, Lee?
Chandler Parsons is basically operating as an intern in the league, so I want to give him a Ferrari. He's on less than $1 million this year. He's on less than $1 million next year as well. This guy deserves a bonus, and that's what I'm going to give him.
I'm giving Steph Curry a Jelly of the Month Club membership because we've talked about how he has trouble finishing inside. You give him a gift that gives for the whole year round, puts on a little weight, and now he's finishing.
Jelly? That's the weirdest one. I'm giving a calendar to Mike Woodson. It's been a rough 2013 for Coach Woody. Turn a page on a new year, and maybe the Knicks improve in 2014. All right, Secret Santa, we just did it there. We gotta take a break. Lots more still to come, including our favorite Christmas Day moments, as well as the top 10 assists of the year. You're watching The Starters. Happy holidays and welcome back to the Starters Christmas Day special. A few more questions to tackle here and a real fun one, this one. And I want to hear from you guys as well. Hashtag the Starters. Favorite Christmas Day moment?
I'm going way back, 1996, Pistons and the Bulls. I was anticipating Grant Hill's first Christmas Day game in his third season. I hadn't seen much from his first 2 seasons. I mean, I lived in Canada. But this guy stole the show. Dennis Rodman. Watch this ugly pass, taking a gamble there. Then he gets it back, and watch the finger roll lefty. Oh. That's a goaltend, Don Reed.
Finger
Count
roll
it.
for the free throw line.
For 2 of Dennis Rodman's 11 points. I mean, he turned my boring Christmas into pretty exciting. Everybody was watching Dennis Rodman and that hair run up and down the floor and rebound. He had 22 in this game.
Woo.
Doing it Rodman style as well, legs flailing. 9 offensive rebounds and 7 assists. Stole the show from Grant Hill. 27 points, Grant Hill, and 8 rebounds.
Looks like the Pistons are wearing those ugly teal jerseys. Lee, what about you? Favorite Christmas Day moment?
I'm going back even earlier. The Bulls and the Knicks in Chicago, 1992. Now, a couple of weeks before this game, in Madison Square Garden, the Bulls lost by 37 points. So Michael Jordan, we know, likes things to motivate him. You think this was a big enough stage for him on Christmas Day, getting one back over the Knicks? Added to that, in the press prior to this, Greg Anthony, John Starks, and Anthony Mason had some things to say about the Bulls. So Jordan just went out and dropped 42 on New York. They only scored 89 in that game. Yeah, Jordan didn't shoot particularly well that day, went 15 for 34, but this was more about Jordan sending a message to the Knicks about who's the real challengers out there.
89 points for a Knicks-Bulls game in the early 90s. That's high scoring, I would say. Trey, favorite Christmas Day moment?
I'm only taking you back to 2008. Celtics versus Lakers. It's their first meeting since the Game 6 of the 2008 Finals when the Celtics blew out the Lakers. It's also Phil Jackson's 1,000th coaching victory and Kevin Garnett's first Christmas Day game. But literally none of that matters to me because this is a special game to me because on the next night I got married and we drove into Chicago, stayed at a hotel, ordered some Mexican food, got a nice plate of steak nachos, and the only thing on was Celtics-Lakers, so I watched this game a second time. And, you know, when you're watching it on your honeymoon, there's nothing more special.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
That is a
romantic.
gorgeous
That's
honeymoon.
set the
Are you
mood.
still married?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, my wife married a pharmaceutical researcher, and now I'm an NBA
Wow,
TV
look at me
personality.
now.
Can
Look
you
at-
believe it?
All right, my favorite day, Christmas moment. I'm going Heat Lakers. I think a lot of people would pick this watching and listening. 2004, it was Kobe versus Shaq. The build-up to this game was crazy. Shaq referring to Kobe as a Corvette and himself as a brick wall. Everyone was interested to see what they would do before the start of the game. They sort of did a little meet and greet, but the game lived up to the hype
Yeah.
as well. And it was a game that registered the NBA's highest regular season television ratings since '98 at the time, but it went to overtime. Shaq fouled out in the fourth quarter, but the Heat held on to get the victory. Kobe had a chance, but Heat 104, Lakers 102. So a great game and really got us started on this whole, they would play a couple more times on Christmas Day and really get this whole NBA on Christmas Day as this whole spectacle. I think they sort of got it going here. Bold Christmas Day prediction.
I'm going to say Greg Popovich plays the role of Scrooge and hacks Dwight Howard. He's going hack a Dwight, unfortunately. It didn't work on November 30th when Pop tried it. They were tied at 96 when he started. And then the Rocks finished the game 16-10 going on for a victory. But Dwight has been shooting 60% in December, which is very good
Great.
for Dwight Howard. But I don't think he necessarily does it to screw up Dwight Howard. It's more just to sort of disrupt the flow. We're going to see it a couple of times. Greg Popovich playing the role of Scrooge. Natural fit on Christmas Day.
Lee, give me a Christmas Day bowl prediction.
All 5 road teams are going to come away with a win.
All right.
Now, we start in
Bold.
New York. The Thunder are going to beat New York, no problems about that. Miami's going to win in Los Angeles. That's another gimme. Now, it gets a little bit tricky after that. The Rockets in San Antonio, but they've already beaten them once in San Antonio this year, so that's okay. Clippers at Warriors. This is definitely the hardest one to predict, but I think the Clippers get away with this one in a very tight one. And, of course, the Bulls and the Nets. We saw what happened in the playoffs last year when the Nets had to win, and they didn't. I think the Bulls are going to do it again.
You have heard coaches say that they would rather be the road team on
Yes.
Christmas Day because you don't have that sort of home family distractions
Yes.
that you do when you're playing at home. So possibility. All right, that's a bold prediction, Trey.
You see him everywhere these days, for instance, on this very television show, but I predict that Dwayne Wade will show up to a game wearing an ugly Christmas sweater. You see at the Heat's Christmas party over the weekend, Chris Bosh showed up, only guy there in an ugly Christmas sweater, and I think Dwayne Wade sees that and says, you know what? This is exactly the kind of thing I need for Christmas Day, and that's why you see him strolling into the game, wearing his ugly Christmas sweater, making a name for himself yet again.
All right.
First guy in an ugly Christmas sweater.
My bold prediction, Spurs and Rockets game. The last time the Spurs played on Christmas Day, we had a game winner. So I think the Spurs give us another one this year. And remember, 2008, it was the Spurs and Suns, Tony Parker getting into the lane on Grant Hill there, finding Roger Mason Jr. in the corner for the game-winning three, a really entertaining game. And I think it happens again with the Spurs. And Roger Mason Jr. had just joined the Spurs that year. So I'll go with Marco Bellinelli from the exact same spot off a Tony Parker penetration play, Spurs over the Rocks, and it'll end in a game winner. You heard it here.
That was the game, actually. Shaq lost. He was so angry.
Yeah.
He said, no one's eating, and he tossed that holiday spread after the game. He was so mad.
All right, we got to take a break, though. When we return, Brent Barry will join us in the Bone Zone with a holiday surprise, I'm told. So you're watching The Starters. Back with The Starters into a special holiday version of the Bone Zone. Everyone with their best elf hats on that don't fit us at all. I mean, this thing barely fits me, you know, it's small. Brent, thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys. I'm so happy to be here and in my elf attire.
Yeah, I like it. And I'm told you actually have something sort of, I don't know, some sort of surprise or something here for us.
Well, one of my favorite things that you guys have done many times over is to open up a pack of cards. And I know that
Wow.
Lee is that guy. So we have our pack of cards here. 91-92 season for Lee to get himself into.
I was going to correct you. It's one of Lee's favorite things to do is
well,
open a
let's
pack of
not
basketball
collectively
cards.
share. I see Tass not really excited about this. Lee,
Oh, wow.
if you would.
Thanks very much.
Wow, what a Christmas gift.
What a gift.
Look at him.
Yes.
Bones, this is exciting. This
Dig
is
into it, Lee.
90,
All right.
92. This is right up
Great
his
season.
alley.
Great season. 91, 92.
I'm
Whoa.
excited about this.
All right, I better go this way. Start off with. Okay, who we got here? Sacramento Kings. This is why we have these cards on the show. We're starting with Lionel Simmons.
This is
It's a tough
The L
one. It's a
train.
tough one.
Tear it
It's a
up.
tough
Can I-
one.
Next.
Quick story.
James Worthy's in the
Lionel
background.
Simmons. Lionel Simmons once missed an NBA game for Nintenditis. Did you guys know this?
Wow.
This is true. If a guy does not play, they always have to say the medical reason
Yeah.
why he didn't play. I guess he bought a Nintendo and his thumbs were bothering him, and it said in the box score, DND, did not dress, Nintenditis.
Wow.
So that's a collectible.
That's
That's a
huge
collectible.
one.
Keep that.
For
I
all
will.
video game players out there, he's iconic.
Oh, good card. The 1991 dunk champ.
Oh, D.
D. Brown.
Oh, that's a
Look
good
at him sitting
I've
up
still
there.
got that card at home in
Yeah.
my mom's house.
That's a great card.
That's a great card.
Yeah,
That
that's awesome.
the blind, or the arm over the face
and,
dunk was
and how
unreal.
perfect with a other
Yeah,
dunk champ.
96
here.
dunk champ.
Did you do that photo, by the way? Because that used to be one of my favorite things where they would
Sit
lower
on
their
the
net.
net?
Yeah.
No, they didn't do that. That would have been cool. No, they didn't
Wow.
do that.
All right,
Would
next
have been cool if they had these there.
we've got one of Michael Jordan,
Oh,
but it's a
Well, it's
stay
not-
in school one. Sorry, everyone. I mean, we want him dunking over someone, but it's a stay in school one. Great idea, but
a weird one.
That's not the card you want. Is it?
that's bizarre. What is he reading? Pat?
He's reading about the Bulls, about the Bulls winning.
Lee, you're pro school though?
I'm pro school. I'm
Bullseye.
pro school. Just not when you open a pack of cards.
Okay.
Well, he's reading on the jet after winning a championship. So he's on the plane reading about
Should be
himself.
read to achieve then, not stay in school. Not in school.
All right.
All right, next.
point.
All right, cool.
One of the iconic players from the 80s and 90s picked up a championship late in his career. He won
Oh, the Chief.
What?
3
Late in his
championships.
career.
Late in his career.
Yeah, in Chicago he got one, remember?
Yeah, but he also got.
I know. I'm
earlier.
just saying. the
Let's
Chiefs
talk
got-
about the ones where he was actually a huge
He was
part.
great. He was great in the
Bulls,
91 playoffs against the Pacers too, actually. Chief. Loved him. All right, next.
He loves this so much.
This guy was one of the early Miami Heat fan favorites. I
Ronnie
believe.
Cycling?
No, not quite Ronnie. Second to Ronnie.
Sherman Douglas.
Yeah. Sherm the Germ. He was good. He was good fun to watch.
Hold on. Can anyone
General.
call him
The
Sherm?
General.
Sherm the Germ, yeah.
The General.
Yeah, the general.
Right.
Yeah, Sherman
Or
Douglas.
Sherm the Germ.
No one called him
I
that.
don't think that was ever part of his
Oh,
nickname.
2 Heat players in the one pack, but this guy not quite as well known. Kenny Edwards.
It's a hot pack.
Yeah, Kenny Edwards. You remember him, Brent?
Oh, of course. Kenny.
Yeah, we all remember Kenny Edwards.
We do?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't
The fact
remember
is,
Kenny Edwards
it's
because his name
Kevin
is
Edwards.
Oh,
Kevin
it's Kevin
Edwards.
Edwards. Excuse me. Sorry, Kevin. Yeah.
That's why we don't remember.
mean-
I know Kenny Edwards, but Kevin Edwards is somebody
Oh.
entirely different.
One of my favourite players from the 90s, champion in 94, 95, had a bit of a crazy nickname,
Germ?
Mad Max.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was Germ.
He was
Vern
awesome
the
to watch.
Jern.
Yeah,
These cards are awesome.
Yeah.
This year
Yeah.
with the
Mad
lid on
Max,
the side.
Vernon
Great
Maxwell.
set.
Love these up.
he was awesome to watch. Man.
All right, Leo.
All right,
How many
keep
cards we
moving
got
here.
here? Keep it going.
Oh, this is a. Actually, I don't know quite who this is. There's Spud Webb and James Edwards on the back. So who do you think it's going to be?
On the front?
Yeah.
Spud.
It's Spud. It is.
Oh, yes!
What a find.
I
That's a
prefer to
winner.
Call him Anthony because that's his real name. Another dunk champ as well, 86
Yeah.
dunk champ.
That's a good one.
That was the best dunk champ.
It would have been really cool if for the Spud Webb cards if they made them really tiny.
Leave that up, Lee, because look at what's awesome about this card is look behind Spud.
Yeah.
Just to give you. No, I
Put it
said
down
leave
there,
it up,
Lee.
Lee.
Put it down
What-
there, Lee.
That doesn't mean pick it up. Leave it down. I should have said it specifically. But look how big the guys are behind him.
It's all
weight.
Is it John Concack behind him?
Yeah, that
Number
is.
32.
John Contract.
I mean, look how small Spud
neat.
is.
And
That's
is
a
that,
great
is that
card.
Bill Lane beer on the ground there? It is too. Someone must have just given him a shot.
Great card.
Oh, this guy had one of the best moustaches in the game.
Brad Davis.
Not quite. Reggie Theus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And what show was he on?
Hang time.
Hang
Hang
time.
time.
Yeah.
Working together.
Hang
I
time.
think he had his
love it.
moustache for his whole career too. So Reggie Theus.
Do you know the whole
Right.
theme to that text?
Hang time. Working together.
I
Next
believe
line.
Put
this
it
guy.
on the line. Hang time. I'll always remember.
Wow.
Me and my friends. Hang time.
Love it.
I think this guy was the first ever draft pick of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Got him in the expansion draft.
Tony Campbell played
Yeah.
for the Lakers
Yeah,
for,
played
for the time
I think
as well.
Did he pick up a championship in '88? I think he might have. Hall of Famer, one of my all-time favourite players, Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, what a card to get in this pack.
Lee,
I mean,
What
the
a
thing
card.
the thing that's
What a
awesome about
card.
that is that you can get it signed because He works
here.
Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
Yeah, no, Lee likes to
Don't
sign
do
them
that.
himself.
Zeke will take care of you.
Okay.
Okay, last card. Another member of the 1990-91 Houston Rockets team started at small forward, Buck Johnson. He was a good player too. I don't think he was around though for those championship years. But
Buck Johnson.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
I mean,
random.
I really wish we ended with Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
No
hey,
offense.
it's all random. I don't.
I know,
bring it.
Lee. I know. All right, Brent, thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas
to you and your
to you
fam.
guys.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you
Guys,
very
we got
much.
to take a break,
Thanks for
but
having
when
me.
we return,
Thanks a lot, Brent.
top 10 assists from the season so far. So don't go anywhere. You're watching the starters. Welcome back to the starters, guys. The holiday season, it's all about giving. It's not just about getting, it's about giving. And with that in mind, here are the top 10 assists from the season so far. At number 10, it's Andrew Bogut going behind the back to Curry around half court. It's usually the small guys on these lists, the point guards, but there's the big man with a behind the back pass. They teach that in Australia, Lee?
That's it.
Is that fundamental?
At school, yeah.
At number 9, point guard Kobe Bryant's only played 6 games this season, but he found a way to get it off the Ibaka of Serge.
Was that a pass?
Right?
Did he mean to do that?
Oh, he meant to do that.
Wayne Gretzky like.
At number 8, an unbelievable tip
Oh.
oop from Redick to Blake to DeAndre. That is crazy. How is that only number 8?
At number 7, Victor Oladipo with the bounce pass. Check how low he goes to Mo Harkless, and then the gorgeous catch from Mo and finish. Well done.
That's fundamentals. I love a good bounce pass. At number 6, back to the oops. Brandon Jennings high off the glass to the trailing Drummond.
Are we sure that is a pass?
Lee, it's a pass. We know Jennings likes to shoot, but that was a pass and it was a beauty.
Not many guys could catch that. At number 5, Manu Ginobili, the wraparound to Boris Diaw. Manu, probably the king of passes the last decade or so. The wild
King of passes.
At number 4, another oop. You gave them all to me. Chalmers to the trailing LeBron James. Middleton has no idea
Still
what
has
Chalmers
no
is
idea.
doing. Yeah, he's
pass
very
Rio.
confused.
At number 3, wouldn't be a top 10 assist list without Ricky Rubio.
Pretty tricky.
Prince
Through
of the
legs,
passes?
Top 10 passes of the season.
That's gorgeous, that second one.
yes, that's beautiful stuff.
Pretty tricky, Ricky. At number 2, Murder She Wrote. Over the shoulder to Evan Turner. Oh, God, that's pretty.
Nice job.
That's gorgeous.
At number 1, the pass of the year so far, Andre Iguodala going behind the back, all in one motion underneath. That happened early.
That is going to...
Still number 1.
Yeah, that's going to hold up. That's going to be the pass of the year. No one's going to beat that. That's
Hard
an
to disagree.
unbelievable play. All right, there you go. Top 10 assists of the season so far. Guys, one more look at the Christmas Day schedule. Clear off those old Survivor episodes off the DVR and get ready to record all 5 games there on Christmas Day. A reminder, we got another show coming up, another holiday special, the season so far. It's sort of review type of show, December 26th, 6 p.m. on NBA TV. Have a safe and happy holidays.
Thanks for joining us, folks. And remember, the present is the only gift you need.
Embrace the holidays, people.